Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we will be doing something I guess a little bit controversial, but it's been in my head since the pandemic. And I had the chance to get exposed to other niche in the content creator industry. So I want to talk about why certain collaborations fail, why brands need to step up their game, and why I think they need better agencies, better brand managers, or better media relations person than the ones that they currently have right now. I'm not going to be naming names. This is not out for controversy. This is going to be an in general kind of thing. And I speak from being a content creator myself of almost 20 years and being a PR person at some point in my life and being a media relations person. So I kind of have seen the all sides, client side, content creator side, brand side, and the PR agency side. So I feel like I have a little bit of authority to speak on this. So if that is something that you are interested in, please go ahead and stay tuned. Hey guys, so again, we're back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Any kind of interaction is super useful and helpful to, small YouTubers like myself. Currently at 5,000, aiming for 10,000 by the end of 2025. So please do help me out. If any of my videos have ever resonated with you or anything that I've said in the past 20 years or so have resonated with you, I would, super appreciate it. But going back, so why do collabs fail? And when I say fail, what do I mean by it? I mean that people who've actually seen the content put out immediately say, paid content or ad or X deal and skip. Okay. And there's a lot of that because I myself am guilty of that. I see something like, alam ko naman, I know this is a collab, this is an X deal, and they're trying to make it, not this. Then I'd immediately just skip. So for me, number one is they push it so hard to be organic. And then they have draft approvals. They have scripts. They have these are the things that you have to say, keywords, key phrases, mandatories. Come on, brands, do better. Like our audiences are smart. They're not like no brainers. That's not the kind of people that we are targeting. So if those are not your target market, if your target market are people who actually think for themselves, who have buying powers, who know what they're doing, stop pushing for organic content and then telling the creators that these are your key phrases, these are your key mandatories, submit your video for approval, submit your script for approval, submit your draft for approval. Oh, you're missing the mentioning of this and that. It's not organic anymore. If it's not organic, don't push it now. Oh, but incorporate your style and make it organic because people immediately see. Imagine if there's 15 of them doing travel content and all 15 just suddenly posted about this, whoa, Wi-Fi and it works in other countries, blah blah blah. People know. Because chances are if they're following that content creator you tap and the content creator's friends or group, then they're following everyone. They're gonna see, why is everyone posting? They probably paid. Are they saying the truth? Is this authentic? Is this real? No, they were just paid to say that. And a lot of people hate that. Okay? That's actually why I, as a content creator, have noticed if I do content that I didn't really think about, like this, or my Kwentuhan with Ate Kat series that I didn't really know. I don't have a script. I don't have any key phrases or whatever. It actually performs way better than those that I prep so hard for. I have brand colors. I made myself up. Everything's so staged because people know and they don't like it. People like organic content. So, for example, there's this vitamin pill organizer that I bought because I was like, you know what? I really need to figure out a way to get my family to drink Ayan, yun pala. It's here. So see this one. This is like part of a group of 31 pill things, and it's an organizer type. And so I shared it, and I said that this is something that works for a family of people who forget to drink. And then for the moms, you don't need to have to say every single day, "Ay, uminom na ba kayo ng vitamins? Did you take your vitamins? Did you take your vitamins? Did you take your vitamins?" And deep inside they did not take their vitamins, and you're like, it sounds full. Hey, this has been 2 months. Now I don't do that. I just put this here, and I would know if they drank or not. So I shared that. I was just like, I took a photo, and I was like, you know what, guys, this is really super helpful. And people started asking, hey, where can I buy that? Where can I buy that? Kathy, where can I buy that? Where can I buy that? Where can I buy that? And like, oh, ooh. Then I realized, why not create content about this? So I did one on the spot without even thinking, and it had a lot of views. I was like, grabe. When I don't think about something and I just do a video, it resonates with people. So that's one. That's what you guys need to be aiming for, is that if you want it organic, really make it organic. And if you want it authentic, really allow the creators to be authentic. The next one is tap agencies or PR. So actually do their job, okay? Not just, oh, I have a list. These are my friends. They're going to get in. And these are creators who don't even use the brand, okay? So there's this product. I've been a user of it for like 18 years, since I was 14. And then I saw the brand hired an agency, top people who never ever use it, actually thought that the brand was cheap, and they still attended the event. They got all the goodies, posted about the goodies, and then sold the goodies. I was like, oh, I would have totally used everything. So, di ba sayang? Because, yeah, you got their name, they posted about it, but there's no long term relationship because these people do not use the brand. They weren't even interested in trying it out. They literally sold everything sealed. So they just showcased that, hey, blah, 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 gave this to me, and that's it. There's no usage, there's no any kind of photo after that or video after that. And I felt like that was so sad for the brand. Okay? Because obviously the PR agency or the MR did not do their job, did not check. Are these people who would actually use it? Are they users? Are they buyers? Have they tried it before? Has there ever been a content about them using this before? No, they just have a list, tap the list, and that's it. Or for those who don't have a list yet, they just have people sign up, didn't even check, and just, okay, this has a big following. That's it na. Guess what? You can buy followers. Yes, for those who don't know yet, you can buy followers. I don't know where you can buy followers. I wish I knew. No naman. I mean, I'm okay with my following. It's not big. It's not impressive, but it's organic. um, but people buy followers, and you can see, you can check. For others, oh, but they have high engagement. Yes, they do comment exchange. International content creators do this. They also do this here. So it would really require a lot of work for a PR agency or a media relations person to go through each account and check. Just because there's like 50 comments in every single post doesn't mean that these are comments from people who are consuming the, what do you call this? The content. It could just be the same circle of people commenting again and again. And why do content creators do this? One, to get their content up and about, because algorithm, in a way you can't really blame them, algorithm. The more people commenting, the more people replying, the better they can be seen in a feed. So that's one. But then on the brand side or the media relations side, you also need to check, is there even a real comment there? Are there actual people inquiring about your product? So those are things that, kaya nga 'di ba, that's why you're paying an agency or a media relations person, because they need to vet and check. And this is something that I also tell, owners or brand managers. You need to check, you need to check, you need to check. It takes time, but that's why you're paying people to do that. And then the other one that I wanted to raise as to why collaborations fail. So one is pushing for organic when it's really not organic, hiring agencies or media relations people that are not really doing their job. And third is not tapping the right creators. So sometimes you don't have an agency, you don't have money for that, you don't have money for media relations person, but you can actually tap creators yourselves and form long-term partnerships with them, not just fleeting partnerships. Because one, wouldn't it be amazing if you see this creator and they keep using the same product again and again? Perfect example is Heart Evangelista. You know how she's been using Nescafe and Pond's, and she does it so organically. That's why people believe it. Like she'd be in Paris and she'd be putting on makeup, and there's Pond's. She'd be having coffee in the middle of everything, and you'd see it's Nescafe. Or she would be at home and she'd be, she'd say, I'm hungry, I want to cook something, but this is the only thing that I learned to cook because I love it. And you'd see it's corned beef or pancit canton. And you'd be like, oh, she uses that. Because, it's not, it may have been staged, but the way they stage it is so organic. It comes off as being authentic. Okay? So it can be staged organically, but you need to do it flawlessly and without any keywords being mentioned, phrases being mentioned, or whatnot. So the way she does it is so relatable, so fleeting. See, she doesn't like highlight the product and then blah, 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 blah. No, it's just, I need to do my makeup, and then you'd see pawns, and she's like, and that's it. Like there's like one frame, 3 seconds max, and then she'd go about her day. But people would be like, oh, she really uses it, diba? Because people are smart. People are constantly looking at what people use. But the moment that they feel, parang this is being pushed into my face, people have an automatic rejection of those things. So if you're going to go organic, make sure it's really organically placed and it doesn't have more than 3 seconds of, frame time or like screen time. Now, if you wanted to have one, you can also place it in the background of a creator. Like, if there's a type who does this talking heads kind of content, then you can ask, hey, can we place things behind? We'll pay you for the space. And then it's just organically there. Diba? So, for example, if I was still collaborating with Starbucks, which I no longer am, but I still love them, I love their tumblers, I love their coffee, I love their planners, even though they no longer love me. This is a perfect example. So see, this is always on my table. Why? Not for placement or anything, wish ko lang, but because I actually use it. So this is their, I think this is called their Tiffany tumbler. I've had this since last year, and I place it near me. So you've seen it. So for some of you, you'd be like, ay, ano yung tumbler na yan? So that's a way to place things strategically, organically, without being, oh, buy this. Kasi diba, if I do that, guys, buy this, blah, 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 blah. You'd be like, the gets. So I hope that made sense to all the brands, hopefully watching this or will watch this, or the MRs or the PRs, because there's really a way to push a brand without being too pushy about it. Wait lang. So I hope that all made sense because it did in my head. Anyway, I'm not doing this to attack anyone. That's why I didn't mention names. I didn't mention any agencies. Mentioned a few brands, but it was more in relation to Heart, and this one is just me. I People who know me know I love Starbucks. Okay, and I used to be a part of their media group, but then I guess they had a change. I didn't make the cut. That's perfectly okay. Well, not okay. Okay, I'm hurt, but it's okay because that's what happens. Sometimes you make the cut, sometimes you don't. And that's all part of the game plan of things, okay? So since even though, I'm not no longer part, I still support. Why? Because I love the brand. I actually really love the brand. I've loved them since I was in college. And now that my son is in college. So there you go. That's an organic placement of things. Okay, guys, that's another example of it. So anyway, let me know which of the tips work for you, which the ones you like, which ones you disagree. We can always discuss constructively and with respect. I will see you guys on the next one. And again, I hope that this video helps someone out. Bye.